Hi everyone, it's Danny. Some of you have asked me to do a tour of my balcony and show you my growing area and my collection of orchids so far. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. A few words on my growing area. It is actually a balcony positioned in a southern exposure. It is rather long. Also has that west side and the eastern side, and in the eastern side I'm keeping my Cattleya orchids and the plants that do require a lot of light. I'm using this piece of plastic which is translucid, to give as much light as I can. I do have some curtains as well, but they're rather thick and don't let the sun go through that much. So yeah, these three are Cattleya orchids. This is the one that was in bloom, the Hawaiian Splash Leia. Blooms are on their way out, but I got about a month of blooming time, so I'm happy about it. Up there I have two more Cattleya orchids, and one of them is in sheath. She's gonna bloom soon, hopefully, so that's exciting. I'm gonna make a video on the Cattleyas some other time. I really don't want to make this long to bore you to death. Okay, this is my pink, which is in bloom at the moment. She's so pretty. It's the prettiest thing. The Nepenthes also doing great there, and the Drosera, which for some reason doesn't want to bloom. Anyway, okay, this is the long side of the balcony, the main side, where I have most of my orchids. I'm gonna go through them really fast. The zygopelums are doing great, putting out new growth. Next to them, I have two Hoya plants because I really do like Hoyas, and I decided to give them a go. Some Oncidiums, the mini orchid. I don't have a rule of arranging them. The Sherry baby. Look at that spike. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm running out of steak. Anyway, you'll see I have a lot of discounted orchids or unidentified orchids. I just purchased them at a discount because I felt sorry for them. And this is one of them. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be a surprise. A little Hoya Kerry leaf. I don't know if it's gonna develop into a full plant, but who knows. Another mini orchid there, the Bollara doing fine, and the Paphiopedilum producing another leaf. So the first sign that it's growing. Good. The saved Miltoniopsis, actually they were a donation, if you remember, doing really well, as best as they can. And the other Miltoniopsis that I have, doing well as well. And here actually I have, this was a present. The two leaves of the African violet were a present from the girl who sold me the Hoyas. And one of them is red, one is white. They're producing roots, so that's great. The eBay orchids, I will definitely do a separate video on them. Stuff are happening, they're growing, they're doing well. And my Nelly Eiler, full of buds, will bloom pretty soon. It's very exciting. And the newer Nelly Eiler, which is still in bloom and smells delicious. But I will feature her in a video about fragrant orchids. I just love the blooms. Look at that red color, it's simply breathtaking. Okay, below, under the bench, it's not a bench, just fooling around, I have the Dendrobiums, which are doing great. They are producing new pseudobulbs, new shoots. They're doing their thing, also receiving some sunlight. And a whole bunch of Miltonidiums, again bought at a discount because I felt sorry for them. This little guy wasn't even potted, it was just thrown around the other orchids. People just don't respect orchids, I hate that. Anyway. So, okay, this is another Miltoniopsis. It's the one I got with the Bollara. It's not doing so well because I was forced to cut every root. It was dead. So I'm trying out this semi-hydroponic system. I'm not sure if it's gonna make any difference, but I really am trying. Who knows? We'll see. And this is my Mimosa, doing much better after repotting. So it was a good thing that I repotted it, give it more space and a good soil. So yeah, looks pretty good to me. Okay. This is my humidifier. Looks awful, but it's the only way I can direct the mist. So anyway, nobody looks up. So, okay, another 2 Phalaenopsis. This is the mini one, which had serious trouble with the roots. She was packed in sphagnum moss, doing well, doing very well. This is the sick Phalaenopsis. Let's take a quick peek at the roots. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, she's doing really, really well, recovering really fast. Okay, up here we have a Phalaenopsis that you don't know about. It's a recent purchase. It is called the Phalaenopsis tuertina, and I love the flowers. The lip is just really, really gorgeous, and the mottled leaves, I just love them. This is normal. If you have this sort of leaf on your tuertina, it's really normal. Don't panic. The mini mark is actually a how do you call it? Oh Jesus! It blooms off the cane a lot of times. Sequential bloomer. There you go. And yeah, don't cut the flower spike unless it's dead. It can bloom again and again. So yeah, this is my oldest Phalaenopsis. Funny thing, I repotted it while it was in bloom because she was in a rather horrific pot and nothing happened. The blooms are really great. The golden Phalaenopsis, I decided to use ceramic pots because I'm sick and tired of bumping into them, and they're just so light because of the bark that even if I just touch them in the wrong way, they fall. So I decided to end the madness, and I'm using some ceramic pots here and there. I might go with all of them, but who knows. Some more Phalaenopsis on the upper row here. Remember the pretty one? Still in bloom, still gorgeous. And on the bench with the Phalaenopsis, some more saves. I don't know what they are. It's gonna be a surprise. Again, I got them because I felt really sorry for them. And as I remember, when they were in bloom and very expensive, they were fragrant. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what turns up. It's exciting, actually. It's something to look forward to, you know, if you don't know what an orchid is. Okay, under the bench again. Some more Phalaenopsis, lots and lots of Phalaenopsis. Different colors, different varieties. This one is tilting like hell. And yeah, this was the reason. Oh, see? I bumped into it and look what I did. I decided to end the madness using clay pots. Well, they're decorative pots actually, no holes. Okay, this is a very interesting orchid, or I find it that way. It looks horrible, but it used to look even more. You see this pseudobulb, which is, let's say, rather plump right now? Well, it was so dehydrated, and it started to put out roots, and for the past few days, it's really getting plump. So this is an amazing little guy. Definitely a survivor. Come on. Okay, some more Phalaenopsis. This one decided to only make a bloom. Bad girl. The Dendrobium, banana chocolate, still in bloom. I swear it has a banana scent, also a spicy scent, but I don't know, I think the name is influencing me. I find it to have a banana scent. Okay, this is the Dendrobium with a lot of keikis. I discovered it had some bug problems, so I treated it with neem oil. It's looking okay now. I will repeat the treatment just in case. This is the lonely pseudobulb from that Cattleya. By the way, it's supposed to be a yellow color. We'll see. It's doing good, producing pseudobulbs. This one is another orchid you don't know. I didn't feature it because it doesn't look so good. It's actually a Brasidium shooting star, fragrant orchid, spider orchid also. I'll talk about it some other time. Okay, the western side features a lot of other plants. This is a fuchsia plant. My mom recently bought it for my brother, but she decided to give it to me. Good mom. And not doing so well. I don't like the small pot and the soil, so I will have to repot it. I don't know what this is, just a pretty bush. It wasn't mine. And these are some Christmas cacti. And an azalea, which is rather gorgeous. She's not supposed to bloom 2 times a year, but she decided to bloom again, and she's full of buds. I will do a video on it when she's going to be in full bloom. Another division of that same Cattleya, the yellow Cattleya. Yeah, messed her up pretty well. And my Cymbidium orchids. I decided to put them here because they have full sun in the evening. And as you know, they grow better in a garden, but I don't have a garden, so I'm trying to make up for it. I give them lots of sun, and with a miracle, I might get them to bloom. I don't know. And you remember the blackjack phalaenopsis? It is producing buds while in water, so that's interesting. Okay, so this was my balcony. Oh no, wait, forgot about somebody. The Vanda orchids. I decided to hang them here just because they have more light for a longer time, and I was afraid that this flower spike will not develop properly if it's not receiving proper light. So I just moved them here for now. Look at that flower spike, doing great. Small Vanda doing good as well. Not sure if I'm gonna have a bloom this year, but I'm hoping. Okay, so this was my balcony. Nothing extraordinary. Really wish I would have a greenhouse, but this is just my corner of heaven the way it is, and I will invest in it some other time because this year I chose to go on vacation. So yeah, I will probably put some chairs and a table to enjoy my coffee here. But anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I didn't bore you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!